Good evening and welcome back to our Star of the Month celebration of Merle Oberon. I'm Alicia Malone, kicking off our lineup with two films featuring Merle Oberon and Laurence Olivier, and she had different experiences with Olivier working on each of them. We begin with her most famous film from 1939, directed by William Wyler, Wuthering Heights. This is, of course, based on the novel by Emily Bronte, and there are different stories about how the adapted script by Ben Hecht and Charles MacArthur came to be. In any case, director William Wyler loved their version and encouraged producer Samuel Goldwyn to buy the rights. Wyler thought Bette Davis would be perfect for the lead role of Kathy, but Goldwyn had Merle Oberon under contract and wanted her to star. The story follows Heathcliff, an orphan whom Mr. Earnshaw takes in to live with his two children, Kathy and Hindley. Kathy and Heathcliff become friends, but Hindley looks down on him and treats him poorly. Things get worse when Mr. Earnshaw dies, and Heathcliff is relegated to the role of the family's stable boy. He's in love with Kathy, but she dreams of a life of wealth beyond what he can provide. Laurence Olivier was cast as Heathcliff, but although he and Merle Oberon had worked smoothly together just a year earlier on The Divorce of Lady X, Olivier wanted Vivien Leigh to play Kathy. When that didn't happen, he treated Oberon with disdain. Olivier did not respect Oberon as an actress, which added to the enormous pressure Oberon was feeling. She knew she was not the choice of her co-star or her director, and had to prove she was more than just a comedic actor. And so, Merle Oberon worked very hard under difficult conditions. From 1939, with David Niven, Flora Robson, Donald Crisp, and Geraldine Fitzgerald, this is Wuthering Heights. Laurence Olivier made Merle Oberon's life difficult on Wuthering Heights, belittling her acting ability and calling her names such as amateur and bloody idiot. She also sprained her ankle on set, caught a cold from all the wind and water used, and shivered so much she vomited. Her corset kept breaking, stabbing her in the back, and was so tightly laced that she struggled to recite her lines. Director William Wyler pushed her to find new depths as an actress, and in the end, this performance was her best. Olivier also clashed with William Wyler, and at one point, when Wyler asked for another take, Olivier exploded, saying, "I've done it 30 times, 30 different ways. How do you want me to do it?" Wyler replied, "Better." This made Olivier angrier, claiming that the anemic little medium of film couldn't handle great acting. The crew laughed when they heard this, and eventually Olivier realized that he could learn something about film acting from Wyler. Wuthering Heights was nominated for 8 Academy Awards and won for Greg Tolan's cinematography. Gone with the Wind swept the other awards. Merle Oberon and Laurence Olivier starred together in 2 films, and she had a better time with him on their previous movie. That's what we'll see after this break, a romantic comedy from 1938.
Next on TCM, The Divorce of Lady X. Then, Till We Meet Again. And later, that uncertain feeling. There's no doubting Merle Oberon tonight.